Hey, family. Another day to get better. Another day to work on changing the way we see things, changing the way we think, feel, behave, to create that life that we want to live. Um, I'm going to get into this video here. I think it's going to be probably the last one of the series on values, core values. But before I do that, I did take the liberty of looking up the definition for resilience, and I did put a link in the last video, part 2, personal values, um, of a page that I found on resilience. But I'm going to read it for this video, and then I'll get into some notes and stuff that I took on core values. But for resilience is the ability to move through and grow from difficult times. It's a skill you develop over time from the lessons and experiences you absorb as you grow up and face challenges. Resilience doesn't mean you don't have stress or mental health challenges. It means adjusting in the face of them, learning how to manage them, and asking for help when you need it. Why is resilience important? Because if you are resilient, you will be able to move All right, well, I printed this out, and evidently if you're resilient, you'll be able to move through life and get through challenges, because life's full of challenges, okay? I'm not sure what that said and if I skipped some pages, but luckily there are many ways you can build resilience. Grow a support network. So tuning into my channel, leaving me some comments, I'll get back to you. Join me on this journey of self-improvement, personal growth, changing my paradigm, the way I see things, try to focus on certain areas in my life and become the person I know I can be. But having a solid support system is an important part of resilience. The people in your circle, your parents, caregivers, friends, relatives, teachers, or coaches can provide guidance and comfort when you're struggling with a problem. A great way to tap into your support network is by asking for help when you need it. Like resilience, this is a skill that takes practice. So asking for help when you need it is a skill that's going to take practice. I know I've had a hard time asking people for help, whether it's in life, whether it's on the job. I just have a problem asking for help just because I thought I knew it all. I thought that I'm so used to doing stuff all on my own. But I'm learning that it's a hell of a lot easier just to ask for some help. But and know that it will pass. A key part of resilience is learning to accept emotional pain and stress as a part of life, and reminding yourself that negative experiences and emotions will pass or become easier to manage with time. When faced with a challenge, allow yourself to feel your feelings. Don't push them down, feel them, and they will pass. Accept change. Getting comfortable with change is a basic part of resilience. When your goals, plans, ideas, or hopes have to be adjusted, a flexible and accepting attitude, which takes time and effort to develop also, will allow you to focus on new plans or hopes. When you are able to accept the things you can't change or control, it frees you up to put your efforts into the things you can change and control. But God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's the serenity prayer. Yeah, you don't get to choose the obstacles life puts in your path, but you have some control over your response to adversity. During hard times, it's helpful to find something positive to think about and imagine a positive outcome. Even if you don't have all the answers and the solution to your problems isn't obvious, you can try to believe things will work out. It's challenging, especially if you are coping with depression or anxiety, but give yourself grace and identify even one good thing every day. Laugh about it. You may have heard that laughter is the best medicine. If you are able to laugh at yourself and laugh with others, you will lighten your load. Laughing and using humor are wonderful ways to connect to others and deal with stress. You could try getting together with a friend or family member who always makes you laugh, or turning on a funny TV show or a movie. So yeah, but resilience is the ability to move through and grow from difficult times. It's a skill that you develop, which probably most of you, if you're watching my channel, it's a skill you develop over time from the lessons and experiences we absorb as we grow up and face challenges. So that's resilience. It came up a couple times in the last video I did, and I didn't know what it meant. Now I know exactly what it means. All right, on to the notes that I made. Wow, that was big print. This is a little bit smaller, so because I wrote it with glasses on. All right. So core values are like a compass that give us direction in our lives, helping us make decisions that align with who we want to become. Understanding and defining our core values is a critical tool we can use to change our life. By claiming values that resonate with us, we can overcome life's challenges and build resilience, gain clarity, and stay on track. Commitment to these values that we claim allows us to change our mindset and create the life we want. So I seen in one survey that they define values as what we care about, right? But what we care about can change over and over, hundreds of times a day, depending on the circumstance. So, um, yeah, it says, which is the definition that a lot of people probably have. The thing is, what we care about changes every day, every minute, even. And that's why it's hard to agree on a list of values. Why? Because values are more forward thinking, looking toward the future. Um, like a North Star in front of us is our values that we choose. It's like a North Star that guides us, keeps us on track, change the things that we're trying to change. They're more forward thinking than simply reacting to the immediate circumstances. When it comes to leading a distraction free life, understanding and defining our core values is essential. Values shape our decisions and behaviors, guiding us towards the person we want to become. Values help us make choices that are in alignment with our true identity, helping us to grow and become the person we want to be. Learning about and claiming our core values can assist us with just a second here. I scratched some stuff out and rewrote it. So learning about and claiming our core values can assist us with our long-term goals that help make us better, that help us make better decisions in our behaviors. By claiming our claiming our so by claiming our values, oh, okay, I did this wrong. Let me start over here. Learning about and claiming our core values can assist us with our long-term goals that help us make better decisions in our behaviors that are more likely to get us where we want to go in life. By claiming our values, we create a framework for changing how we see things. Having a well-defined personal core values list helps us maintain focus. When faced with difficult decisions, our core values provide clarity and direction. Living in alignment with our values means our actions are consistent with our beliefs. Values provide a stable foundation in ever-changing circumstances and external events. But our core values remain the same, helping us build consistency in our personal development. Values-driven goals are more compelling and sustainable. When our ambitions align with our core beliefs, we are more motivated and committed to achieving them. Clearly defined values will challenge bad habits, motivating us to make positive changes in our lives. Defining and committing to our values in life will increase our chance of success. They guide us towards, or they guide us to make better choices, build stronger relationships, and live a more consistent life. Values are the attributes of the person we want to become and are crucial in navigating the complexities of life. And that's it. That's all I got. So hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. Let me see here. So I'm just going to list off some values. But accountability, altruism, appreciation, attentiveness, authenticity, boldness, bravery, compassion, competence, confidence, courage, creativity, curiosity, dependability, determination, discipline, empathy, enthusiasm, fairness, forgiveness, generosity, gratitude, honesty, humility, innovation, inspiration, integrity, justice, kindness, knowledge, leadership, learning, love, loyalty, mindfulness, optimism, patience, perseverance, reliability, responsibility, self-reliance, selflessness, sincerity, spirituality, strength, tolerance, toughness, trust, trustworthiness, wisdom. But yeah, do some research on these on values. So we can get a good idea of our values. They're like our creed or our code that we live by. So we need to claim like perseverance and tenacity, resilience, optimism, looking for the positive outcome, having faith that things will turn out good, having faith that we will succeed in accomplishing what we're setting out to accomplish. But do some research. I've got 3 videos here. There's some PDFs, there's some links in them. But core values, we need to sit down and get us a list of 10. And 3 good ones, and use those as our compass to guide us on our journey through the storm out on sea, All right, what's going to be next here? I didn't really plan the video out, man. I came straight in the door, made some coffee. I'm exhausted from making it through the day at work. Got a little bit of pain in between my shoulder blade and my neck that's causing me to feel pretty uncomfortable. What is today? Today is Tuesday the 4th. Let's see what we got in here for the 4th. I think I read it this morning. February 4th. Yeah. Let's get into the journal. I'm going to wrap this one up. But this is the journal, guys. If you've been watching my videos, you already know what it is. It is a journal that I had to enter into every night and answer 4 questions when I was in the challenge incarceration program for my 5th drunk driving. It was voluntary. I could have did my time, but I applied to the challenge incarceration program knowing what it was, a military themed inpatient. People have actually died in boot camp. This boot camp, there's 3 different locations throughout the state. I'm not even sure if they still do it now. This is 13 years ago. So here in a couple of months, I got out of that boot camp 13 years ago. But I'm going to get to this journal questions here. And I'm not sure what the next video is going to be about. Core beliefs, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, I did that one. Okay. So this is the journal entry that I put in here for October 15th of 2011. What was positive and what was negative about today? The positive about today was that I had a renewed acceptance of my chemical dependency and a new motivation to change for the better. Negative today was we had no classes or physical training and the day went slow. All right, the positive about today was that I had a renewed acceptance of my chemical dependency and a new motivation to change for the better. Rise a little bit higher every single day. What were the main feelings I experienced today? I experienced some peace because of the faith I have in a new life. What helped me make it through the day? I made it through the day by remembering and accepting the destruction of alcohol and other drugs on my life and planning for a new way of living. And the sergeant initialed that one. I had to acknowledge it by writing yes, sir. If they got this journal back and checked it tonight for my entries the next night, and I didn't put yes, sir on that, they called you up there and you had to do some PT, some burpees, some jumping jacks, push-ups, front leaning rest, whatever they wanted you to do. But I circled number 4 in here for some reason and put a star by it. What did I learn today? I learned that in the past I failed by becoming complacent with my addiction and that it takes ongoing acceptance, which requires ongoing attention. And I put through AA/counseling and a new way of living as a Christian. All right, man. All right, what did I learn today? I learned that in the past I failed by becoming complacent. So complacency is the enemy. You can look that up. Complacency just means you slowly forgot about the problem. The seriousness of it, the importance of it slowly slipped out of your mind because of the distractions of everyday life. Now, if we get some core values down, and got to have them written down, we got to have them where we can see them every single day. All this stuff that we're trying to do, we got to go through this every day. In here, I said it's an ongoing acceptance. It's an ongoing process, which requires ongoing attention. This is awesome that this came on in here on today, but I'm not doing this on purpose. I don't even know what the next journal entries are. Any of these next journal entries are. I do not look at this in advance. Because every now and then, it kind of aligns with what I'm trying to say, which requires ongoing attention through AA, counseling, and a new way of living as a Christian. Well, family, that's that video on core values, a little definition on resilience. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying committed to changing and taking in some information that I'm